Guys, I'm back with another one. Itika Mpomi, Itika Lelo. So I am going to be doing a continuation of the video that I posted previously about healing and heartbreak, those who have went through heartbreak, terrible divorce. I just want to let you know, y'all guys, that there is hope, there is healing, there is restoration, okay? So don't ever blame yourself for the loss of your relationship or heartbreak, okay? Sometimes what we lose tends to look like we have failed. Relationships that fail, that we've been in for so many years and invested so much of ourselves, they can tend to be very shattering because you've already summed up everything about you and that person, and it did not turn out that way. Even vice versa to those who have been married. So I just want to tell you that you have to understand that the universe, God, wants you in a different path. And sometimes you don't have to really look at the heartbreak or the divorce or the separation as something that is meant to destroy you, but take it as means of you taking and having the time to really work on yourself. If there is passions that you were putting off, if there's something you're passionate about, you've been putting off, you've never like really like put your focus on, it is time to rediscover yourself, okay? It is time to rediscover yourself, who you are. It is time to, sit down with yourself and like, find ways of evolving yourself, find ways of healing in so many ways. Some of us, we go through these terrible heartbreaks, not only realizing that at some point they are a crucial stepping stone for our soul development and our development as like individuals, okay? So sometimes you find that you've got a different life path that you have to pursue. The world needs the world needs your voice. People need your healing, people need your artistic work, people need to listen to your music, people need to see how, you have to find ways of thinking outside of the box, in having to ask yourself these questions: how can I make a difference to the world? How can I utilize this time to rebuild myself outside of that relationship? Okay, so when you have went through a divorce and separation, for those who have got kids, those who were married, they've got kids, and they've got a family blended together, it is time for you to focus on your kids and yourself, and making sure that you are also evolving as well as your kids, by also maintaining a healthy relationship with whoever it is that you were married to prior. The divorce, you have to also maintain that healthy relationship, because now you don't want to end up being this bitter ex that is so toxic. You're always manipulating the situation, you're always threatening, you're always telling your other significant other that you don't want to see them with a certain particular person because you will kill them, you'll do all those things. So you guys, be mindful that relationships don't throw you off balance to a point where you end up being this crazy, crazy dangerous person to the other person, okay? So the last thing that you want to do is to find yourself in that state, in that, that position in life, okay? So in order for you to avoid such things, you need to sit down, internalize, pray about things, pray for your healing, okay? You can cry, and you can, like, you can cry, you can feel sorry, you can think about all the good things you've shared and all those things, but do not build a house around those emotions. Utilize that pain as a way of making a change to your life, okay? And sometimes other people separate not only because uh it like there's something wrong with the relationship or the person, but it sometimes it merely means that your guys needed to like find yourselves outside of the relationship that you guys created, and then come back stronger, or come back having had, rebuild yourself, coming back having to be like a person who is healthy for to be in a partnership with, okay? So everything that you go through in life, whether it's heartbreak, any failure, any disappointment, those who lose their jobs, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is the end of it. It means that a closed door, excuse me, a closed door, it's it's a way of you having an opportunity somewhere else, okay? And it doesn't mean that rejection, it simply means there's something wrong with you. You don't have to inflict your insecurities. Oh, maybe it's because I don't have my life figured out, maybe it's because I don't have a sense of stability, or whatsoever the case may be. People will leave you because of their own personal reasons, and it's got nothing to do with you, okay? If you had somebody genuine by your side, somebody who felt like you were worth staying with, even if you did not have your life together, then that would be their reason. But if you find yourself having to be with a person who still feels like, you know what, the grass can be greener out there, I can find somebody who can, compromise with me, and it doesn't mean that there is something wrong with them as well. They are only, pursuing what they feel like they desire, and you have to not, be a person who wants to tamper with somebody's free will, okay? And yeah, things don't work out for a reason, and sometimes things do work out for a reason. And if things don't work out, that means that maybe it's not the right timing, or that person is not really meant for you, or that person had to teach you some lessons, or you just merely had to find who you are outside of that relationship. And then perhaps maybe the timing was off, and your guys, when you're ready and your guys have established yourself and um, worked on your indifferences or certain toxic things that you used to be attached to, maybe then your guys come together. So it's all about your perception in all of this scenario, okay? It is okay to feel, it is okay to cry, it is okay to feel sad, but do not dwell a house around that, okay? And it doesn't mean that when I say you don't have to build a house around those emotions, you have to go back to the same situation if it's still not working out, okay? You're not going to be doing yourself any justice. But instead, you should take this time as a way of like God telling you, the universe, whatever it is you're believing in, you should like take this opportunity to rediscover who you are, your passions, your desires, whatever it is that you want to pursue in future, or even now, or see what you can do to make a difference to the world, and something that you're going to feel good about, okay? So y'all guys, I wish you healing. I wish you healing. I wish you prosperity in your love and relationships, whether you decide to make it work or not. Just always choose positivity. Always choose to do things that are going to work for your highest good. Because in order for that relationship to still continue, it needs you. So if you're going to be in broken pieces, you're not going to be able to make it a very fruitful, healthy relationship. Despise anything. So healing is essential. Do not escape it by jumping from one relationship to another, by looking for another woman, another man to come through. Don't have this mentality of, oh, you left me, or you don't want me anymore. I will show you, I'll prove it to you. I'm gonna find someone else. Yeah, you're gonna see me again. It's not the end of it. Someone else that is toxic. And you are not only going to be lying to yourself, but you'll be lying to everybody who's around you, because they will automatically see that you're not true to yourself, okay? So just stay true to yourself, and always choose positivity, always, okay? And always understand that it is essential to heal and give yourself time, and it is essential to make decisions that are going to work for your highest good, because you need you everywhere else, okay? And if you don't have you, then who else is going to show up for you? So you need yourself in full pieces. So don't let anyone break you down. Put yourself first every time, because you need you, and that person needs you, and in a full sense. and in a reasoning sense. So I will see you guys, if that makes sense. I felt like I needed to just do a continuation of the video for those who are heartbroken or who are hurting. And one thing that I've noticed about my videos is that I like rolling my eyes, yo guys. I like looking somewhere else, you know, and like rolling my eyes. That's what I've noticed. But either way, I guess that's who I am. Yeah. I will see you guys. Bye. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up like button. Bye.